Hello, respected judges. My name is Abhishek Kumar, and I am from 4th year IT branch at National Institute of Technology, Srinagar. So, our team name is The Conflictors, and our track was the anti narcotics. So, we have made a platform in which we have made a platform which will help the authorities and the government anti-narcotics department to identify the network and the connection between the peoples who are involved in crime like drug dealing and drug trafficking. So, we have made the project. So let's first of all open the project in Warsaw deployed app. So this is our UI, and here we can ask the graph about any of the problem whatever we want to ask, and here is the logo, and here is the ask icon, here network cases and risk flag and many options we have provided. So for example, if a police officer and a government authorities find there is a clue of a problem, and he identify a single problem, now he want to identify the whole network, so he can just type that single clue here, and my platform will automatically search over all the internet and collect the relevant data and the connection between those data and generate a highly connected graph, so that easily the authorities and the anti-narcotics department can identify the connection between people and drug trafficking network. So for example, I providing data that let's say number of people in Mumbai Dharavi drug case in 2024, let's say. So I will just write a simple prompt and then I will click ask. Then it just started to working on this question. So first of all, it will check the knowledge graph, which is Neo4j. Okay, and if it do not get the enough knowledge chunks from that knowledge graph, then it will automatically got shifted to the crawling. So it will go to internet, get the uh, top 10 URLs related to this case, and then start crawling over that URLs. So currently it has been uh, the process has been started, and it has been processing the URLs, the top result which has come by this query. And also we have used the search SirXNG and DuckDuckGo for search engine results. So it just crawled the 7 URLs which we got from DuckDuckGo. So it is still in process. So finally it has ingested two data to the Neo4j database, which is a graph based database. Now it is answering from that updated Neo4j graph database, and here is the result. So we got a good amount of result that let's read that according to the evidence, 36-year-old Dharavi resident was detained by the police anti-narcotic cell under this act. This article does not specify exact number of people involved in this case, but it mentions the accused Iqbal Muhammad Ali Sheikh has been arrested multiple times for narcotics related offense in between 2020 to 2025. So here are the other results, like entities like what was the location, Mumbai location, and Aishwarya Rai prison and other locations. Also we can have here graph connection for this question, like Mumbai anti-narcotic cell detains Dharavi men under this act in a major drug crackdown. Okay, also we have given a feature of source that whatever your data coming from wherever your data coming from, you can see, because it will create a transparency. So we can just click and just see what were the source for this information. So this site was midday.com. Okay, So we have also applied a filter that it do not opens like YouTube, like Facebook and other social media platforms. It opens only relevant. So here we have applied a feature of open network for this question, so it will show all the network, all the connection which is related to that particular case. For example, in this case, Iqbal Muhammad Ali Sheikh is connected to multiple of the nodes. For example, Dharavi, Aishwarya Iyer, and other many more. Okay, so this data is highly beneficial and will be highly beneficial for all the authorities. Also, I can search specifically for multiple options. For example, let's say I search Mumbai. Okay, then I can see all the events, all the crimes related to drug trafficking which happen in Mumbai. Let's say some smaller example. Okay, let's say this is Pranay Saraf. So I will take Pranav Saraf and just search in this graph database, and just whenever I click focused entity, I just got all the nodes related to Pranay Saraf in a single second. Okay, so this is the most valuable thing which we are providing. So also we can find all the graph which has been generated till now by a single click. So this is our huge database which has been created in just a few hours past. So we can just see it very clearly by moving it and elaborating it, zooming in, zooming out, and so on. So it will be really helpful for the authorities who are focusing a lot on reducing drug trafficking and drug networking. Similarly, we can also search some other example. Let's say opium. I am searching, so I can see all the cases related to opium in a single click, right? Now the cases. So in the section of cases, I can see all the cases which has been reported or happened in past, and our Neo4j database contain that. For example, here 3.9 lakh drug cases pending, and the for example, see this 2046, the article collection, news headlines, and so on. So here is the risk flag. So for example, R1 for multi-city actor, okay, R3 from recurring co-accused. So here we provide a score to the people. If Amit Shah has greater scores, he has we have given a read that his score of being accused is too much. Okay, also we have applied a feature of like cocaine this gram, this pound found, ganja this gram found, and so on. So this data is very helpful for the government authorities, the police inspector. Also, I have applied the open source intelligent feature in which you can just search a simple and crawl and ingest directly without the standard procedure. Okay, and there is a feature of ingest in which you can directly ingest to the Neo4j graph database without scraping. And if you, for example, if you got ever a very relevant information, you can simply put directly on this graph based database. So you do not need to scrap every time whenever you want to enter a data to our graph database. So also we have provided a feature of download docs to collect the proof, to keep the documentation, so that police and other anti-narcotics department do not face any problem by for keeping the records and tracking the progress of their cases. So here is the downloaded docs which we have generated. Here is the docs we have generated about the Narcos Gov Intel. This report tell the number of Mumbai Dharavi people in drug is 2024, and many other things like entities, sources, graph connections, network for this question, and the graph, the particular specific graph for that particular person who was the main accused. So that was my project. Thank you for your time, and I hope this will work, and I'm very excited for this. Thank you so much.